Today I'm making a meatloaf. Now I know you're probably thinking, Jax, that's a bit old school, innit? But this meatloaf, I'm telling you, it has some banging flavours and an exceptional sauce. And the good thing about it is it all goes into one bowl and into one container and straight in the oven. So, just gonna finish chopping my spring onions and let's get going. In here, in my bowl, I have 500 grams of sausage meat. Into that, I'm going to add 500 grams of beef mince, okay? I'm gonna put my chopped spring onions. You can use regular onions, but I just love the green of the spring onions. I have 1 carrot that I've chopped up, grated, that goes in. Now, this is a bit of a mystery. This is the stalk of the broccoli, which has got so much flavour in it. So that's gonna go in as well. And you don't end up chucking it away. There we are. Now, I'm gonna grate an apple. It's really nice to use a stale apple because it sucks up a lot of the flavours. And I'm gonna grate that, and I'm gonna give you a bit of a tip on how you grate. A lot of people grate like this, which is fair enough, but then it slides all over the place. Do you know what I mean? So to give it a lot of, bench surface, I go like that, lay it down. So much easier. Keep turning. Easy, easy peasy. And we're done. Now we're gonna add a little bit of curry powder, say a tablespoon, but you can pick up the recipe. Remember, add jar of flavour, tablespoon of jar of flavour, in it goes, yum, bit of flavour. And I have here as well, 1 cup of breadcrumbs, or you could use stuffing mix. This actually is stuffing mix, that goes in as well. Bish, and of course we need to bind it all. So in goes 1 egg, with some pepper and a little bit of salt. And that basically is your meatloaf. So I'm just gonna mix that all up. You wanna mix it up really well. Right, so that's it all mixed up. Look at that, it looks amazing, really amazing. My oven is on at 180, and I have a Pyrex dish that I've lightly greased, okay? So, I'm just gonna pour that in. If you wanna use 2 different tins, you can. 3 different tins is entirely up to you. So let's get that in there. Okay, so we're ready to go in the oven. Now the good thing about this meatloaf is the sauce, and it's got one really unusual ingredient. Okay, so let's get cracking. And in my saucepan, I have 1 cup of water. I'm gonna add to that a couple of dashes of Worcester sauce, dish dosh in there. Also, some brown sugar, 1/2 cup, in that goes. Then I want a cup of tomato sauce if you want it to be really spicy. Some barbecue sauce, squeeze that baby in. Oh, excuse me. Now, the secret to the extra flavour in this sauce is coffee. So I've got 2 tablespoons of ground coffee. In that goes. And I'm gonna mix that up. And as soon as the sugar has melted, our sauce is ready. And I'll pop that on the side, and then we'll pour that over our meatloaf.